Hi, I'm John Craven with BevNet, and today I'm here at Expo West, and I'm at the Califia Farms booth with Greg Steltenpohl. Thanks for joining me.
Thanks, John. Great to be here.
So you guys have some pretty exciting stuff going on with, we'll start with your coffee. You guys have sort of pushed from just having almond milk and coffee into now a full cold brew. Can you tell us about that?
Sure. As I think you know, John, coffee and me go way back, and a lot of things I learned at the Adina shop and experience there about cold brew. We got really excited because it's fundamentally just a very different product than the old method of hot brewing. The flavor extraction, the acidity profile, and just the drinkability of it is a whole new dimension. So we're super excited about putting it into a pure coffee form for the first time for our brand.
And how does this cross over with the almond milk, though? I mean, I know you guys sort of have talked about this whole sort of like experience that you're trying to build out.
Right. Well, I mean, the cliche would be a marriage made in heaven, but there's aspects of the way when you have an almond-based milk that's very neutral. It doesn't have some of those dairy notes that actually fight the coffee a little bit or overwhelm it. So you can put together a really interesting roast and still have that profile come by because of the neutral nature of the almond milk.
Mm-hmm. And who's really like the target consumer for this particular product? I mean, the branding of it definitely seems like pretty different than, you know, say your juices. Is it the same consumer or someone different?
A little bit different, I think, John. I mean, this is a more masculine package for us. You know, our curvy bottle has been sort of the brand motto, earmark, and I think that what we're trying to do is bring some more male buyers into the, into the Califia brand for one thing, and make them more comfortable with it, a starting point. And also, it's just the nature of this is so different that we wanted to showcase and let it stand on its own in a way too. So it's sort of the marriage of the black and the white and the sort of milky with the punch of the coffee. I just think it brings out the archetype of both of them. So we're pretty excited about giving us a little broader platform.
And can you also talk a little bit about the sort of, yesterday we were talking about kind of the approach to the millennial consumer, and that seemed like something of importance to you guys.
Well, I mean, you know, John, we always talk a lot about what's different about Califia and sort of the universe of the BevNet brands and young startups that are always trying to find a foothold. And I think I hope there's a payoff for losing all the hair, but I mean, part of it is just, you know, we're able to build a manufacturing base that allows us to scale. And so I think we're really giving ourselves, and we're hoping that the American public, I mean, really talking about multiple generations, but the millennials are leading the way now. And Gen Xers, and because of the great relationship that a lot of baby boomers have with their millennial children, you know, that whole transference around what's cool and what's good to drink or eat or whatever is driven by the millennials, but adopted by the other two generations. So I think it's a great way to go in. In fact, but the truth is that this product was adopted first already by the hip millennials, and we're just trying to make it easier to access, give it a better price point, and keep that quality at the same level that they will endorse.
Interesting. Well, let's shift gears for a second, just back to the core, you know, the almond milk. You know, that's a category where it seems like there, you know, is growth, but some of the big brands are declining. I mean, what's it been like for you guys? I mean, it seems like you've been fast out of the gate here.
Well, I mean, in truth, we weren't that fast because we were third in. I mean, Blue Diamond, obviously, they figured out that they were sitting on a really important asset there that could translate to a healthier product for Americans. And I give them a lot of credit for that, and they came out with a great product. But when some of the other CPG-oriented companies got involved, they really made a category. And we came in and we looked at it and we said, well, look, this category is growing so fast, soy's dropping, is there room to premiumize that? Is there room to put some, a contagious brand in and not just the same kind of commodification that happened to milk, really? I mean, look at what the milk industry, the dairy industry did. They took 1%, 2%,
Sure.
50%. I mean, who wants to think about their food in terms of percentages,
Right.
So we're just putting some more personality, a little more life into it, and then giving it a premium interface that people can really enjoy when they hold the bottles and things like that.
Awesome. Well, hey, thanks a lot for your time, Greg, and best of luck at the show here.
All right, thanks. Cheers.
Thanks.
All right.